Hey everyone, Alice here with the weekly reading for June 27th to July 3rd. So this is the end of June. Man, is it already the end of June? Holy shit. Okay, so I'll start off here with the sort of astrological forecast. I don't think it's going to be very long. I mean, I look at it because I look at it for me, and I just feel like, I'll just pass it along to you. What it is, it's just, where the planets are, whatever the aspects are, I guess, are transiting and how that is affecting sort of the energy overall, like around everybody. So it's not gonna be like this is how it's going to be. It's just the energy can make people or make you feel more likely to be in this way, especially like moon energy. But it's not it's not like this is what it's gonna be. They're not like predictions or anything like that. This week, though, seems to be a week of, it'll be kind of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. Realizations, hard realizations, and wake up calls, and, more along the lines of realizing maybe you're being a little selfish. When I say you, I mean the general you, that people might be, they don't have to realize that they're being selfish, but it's like almost being put to the test a little bit. Like, are you being selfish here? Are you being self-absorbed kind of thing? Maybe be less self-absorbed. It feels kind of like that. Monday, like the beginning of the week, like Monday and Tuesday is a little bit of like, yes, it is, the energy is there for you to do things for yourself, but it's kind of like, okay, let's sort of plant those seeds, let's start planting seeds for success in the long term. It's a good energy for that. Just basically making plans, plans to do things, not really taking a lot of action here. Oh, yeah, there's a new moon. I forgot. There's a new moon on Tuesday. It's a new moon in Cancer. So new moon in Cancer, that's about, try to be more cooperative with your family and with your friends and, the people around you. Try to maybe be a little less selfish, be more selfless here. It's not that you have to be this way, it's just the energy of the new moon is kind of being like, hey, maybe think less of yourself, maybe think more about other people around you, because Cancer is a very loving energy, but it's a very like unconditional loving type of energy here. So with the new moon, it's like maybe you should start thinking about other people. That's what the new moon is kind of bringing in. It's like, hey, maybe we should all think about other people and not just ourselves here, which, that's always good, to be honest. Thursday, there may be some power struggles going on. The energy is there for power struggles. Friday, it's continuing. Friday, you might feel like you need to have more control, that maybe you don't have a lot of control and you feel like you need to have more control. There's that power struggle again. Maybe there's an energy of kind of like making things up in your mind, like trying to like think, like it's like you might think that somebody is trying to take power from you when they're not, and you're trying to like make them see that this is what you're seeing here when it's just not really what's going on. There's that type of energy around. Although if you can just kind of accept the way that things are, it's like trying to change people's minds, okay, basically. Here near the end of the week, it's almost like, well, I think this way, is like, well, I think this way, and it's like, well, it might be similar to like when somebody says like, oh, I like chocolate ice cream, And then the other person just assumes, well, then you must hate strawberry. It's like, well, no, I just said I like chocolate ice cream. I didn't mean that I hate strawberry. But this person, the other person, is kind of putting their ideals on you because they think that you hate strawberry. But you're like, it's that type of energy that could be around near the end of the week on Friday. Although it kind of evens out a little bit on Saturday, where maybe people are being a little more understanding. The energy's there to be more understanding. Even on Friday, near the end of the week, if you just kind of, accept that this person is just going to be the way that they are, this is just how they're going to think, and it's like, well, I can't do anything about that because I can't control everybody else. Things will be easier for you. I mean, in general, things will be easier for you if you think that way, but Saturday, the energy is there to feel that way. There's also a window of opportunity on Saturday. It's quite late in the evening, at least here for me in the Eastern time zone. It's like from 11 p.m. and like to like 6 in the morning the next day on Sunday. But it is a window of opportunity if you want to start something more socially. So if you want to start a conversation with somebody, it's quite late to start a conversation, but if you want to start talking with somebody or start some sort of social activity, there is an opportunity, window of opportunity there, but it is kind of late. But before that, the energy there might be a little choppy. But after during the window of opportunity and then afterwards, it does seem to sort of ease up a lot more, which is kind of what Saturday, Sunday seems to be all about. The energy there is kind of like wake up calls here. Accept what you've done, accept what has been, accept what is what you can do about the situation here. Try not accepting that maybe you've been thinking immaturely, maybe you've been acting immaturely. It's kind of just sort of thinking about how you've been acting, that maybe it wasn't the best. I mean, you don't have to be, obviously everybody has free will, but that's just the energy is there, that if you find yourself thinking in that way, it's because the energy is there to kind of pull you in that direction a little bit. So yeah, basically, this week is not the best of weeks. It's a little rough, but it kind of ends on sort of a high note, I guess. More of a self-reflection type of week, it seems to be. It can be a little difficult here. So yeah. The reading. So I'm gonna do the weekly reading. It is gonna be a little different. They always seem to be different. I mean, honestly, these past couple of days, I've been thinking about how did I want to do the weekly reading. I had absolutely no idea. And then I woke up today and it was just in my head. How are you going to do the reading? This is how it's going to be. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, I do it. I'll do it I'll do it that way. It's not like I get messages or anything. I just kind of go with it. It's like, okay, if it pops into my head, I'm just going to go with it. So that's what's going to happen here. We're going to go through Aries through Pisces, and we'll see what's going on for you this week, or within the next basically 7 days, if you can put it that way, because technically this reading's timeless. So whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. Same with whenever I post it is when it was meant to be posted. I don't know about that, but really whenever you do watch it and find it, then that's when you're meant to find it, that there may be a message in here for you somewhere. Just keep in mind that these are general readings. They're not personal readings, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force things into your situation if it doesn't make sense or if you're not feeling it. Now, if you're feeling it and it doesn't really make sense, then, it can be future influence. So maybe just keep it in mind for the future. But energy changes and it's flexible and everybody has free will and it's fluid and, sometimes, right now, because I draw on the current energy, that's what's there, but it can change. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you enjoy these readings, or you find them entertaining or helpful in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That helps me do more of the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I will be doing the July monthly readings soon-ish, so they will be up soon-ish. So there's that, I guess, to look forward to. All right. Yes, you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. I'm just thinking I mean, you could check Mercury. Oh, is Neptune going in retrograde? It is. I don't know. Just you check any sign that you feel drawn to. I mean, it really has nothing to do like with astrology. So, I mean, just check whatever you want to check, whatever you feel drawn to. You know, they're just identifiers. I'll be honest. It's just to help me split up the energy a bit. Okay. Yeah. So let's get started. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you this week. I'll explain as I go. We're just going to see what the main sort of energy is this week and where it came from, where it's going. And we'll just kind of see how you're feeling, kind of in relation to it. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Hermit in reverse, we have the Fool, the Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor in reverse. Bottom deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So your overall energy here is there's something that you're walking away from. There's something that you've put a lot of emotion to, a lot of effort into, but you feel like now it's time to walk away from it. We'll get more information on that, but that is where your energy is. What's going on this week is something new. The Fool, there's a new beginning here. There's something here that you've learned from outside sources. Somebody, it may have been unsolicited, I don't know, but there's something from, it's not far away, but someplace where you kind of wouldn't expect to get some sort of advice or information from. It's something that you've learned here, or something that you're learning, something that you're like, maybe I want to know more about that. That's what it feels like. There's some sort of, and that's kind of bringing this new cycle here for you. Because the Hermit here really does feel like energy from something that, advice or like wisdom or guidance or from an unexpected source. Like it didn't come from yourself, it came from outside, and it's like someplace where you never would have looked, you know, something that's outside of your like circle or your bubble here, and you're interested to know more. You want to learn more about this. So this is where you're starting. You're starting on this journey here to find out more about what this is. So where is this leading to you? So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. So on this journey where you're starting, and it is starting a little rough here. It does feel like there's something that you're not willing to part with, and it feels like your control. With the Emperor in reverse, it's like as you start this journey, you realize almost what it is, like that you don't have a handle on things as much as you thought you did, and there seems to be this kind of struggle here a little bit, like you're trying to protect yourself from losing control here. I'll put it that way, or because you want to keep control here of yourself maybe. I don't know what it is, but there's something you're protecting about losing control in. So, your overall energy here. The Eight of Cups. So where's this Eight of Cups coming from? Okay, we have the King of Wands here. This may be your energy, being a Leo. It can just be that you were attracted to something that you wanted. The King of Wands is like, you know, I want something. And it looks like, you know, moving away because there's something that you want, and you know how to go after it. You know that there's something here that you need to move on from in order to go after that. Why you want something new here, I feel like somebody blocked you, or somebody cut you off, somebody said something pretty mean here to you. They probably were lying and got caught in a lie here. Maybe they were lying about their interest level. Maybe they led you on. This feels a little like somebody who led you on. Somebody who maybe acted like they were interested, but they weren't interested because they got caught in a lie here, and it wasn't very nice. And it's like you might be thinking, you know what, I don't want this. You know, I know what I want here. It's not this shit. And you're willing to leave this because it feels like it's this, and you've put your work and effort, and you're willing to move on from the situation here. So that's your energy. As you're moving on from this situation here, you're learning about something, or something that you never would have expected from, or from here. Maybe it's tarot, I don't know. And that's where all this is leading to. This is, I mean, that's a solid week here. I don't know if there's anything that I need to clarify. I do kind of want to know a little bit about this Emperor here. Whoa. I just dropped my mouse in the water. I haven't done that in like forever. How did you drop your mouse in the water, Alice? Because I'm stupid and I put my mouse on top of the glass. Does it work? Yeah. It's fine. I know I could stop this, but it won't take me long. And you get to enjoy me dropping things. And of course I put it back because I don't know what to do with it right now. Okay. The Emperor. I do want to know about this Emperor. I don't know what that means. I never do that. I never drop my mouse in the water like that. So, I don't know. I try not to think of things as coincidence or anything like that, but I have no idea what that would mean. If it means anything, it could just mean I'm stupid. Okay, the Emperor in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, here's the Fool. Yeah, okay. It does relate back to this journey. This, or whatever it is that you're starting on here this week. It is about, it's like, yeah, it's not wanting to lose control here. I don't really know, like, if it's a situation or what. I just feel like it's like within yourself, like not wanting to, like wanting to have control here and how things go here, because you've wasted some time here. You feel like you've wasted time here being immature, being you know, not really sure what you wanted here, not really going after what you want here. So there is that. So it's like you do want things to go in a certain way here, like rules here, and that's why you're trying to protect yourself from losing control here, from straying from the rules that were set here, or the rules that you feel that you should follow here, because you don't want to waste any time. You might have thought that maybe perhaps all this was a waste of time, and that you're kind of being stupid here, reckless, immature here with whatever this situation was. Okay, let's see about this Hermit. I'm curious about this Hermit. Since I'm clarifying, I'm gonna look. Queen of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords. Temperance. It kind of feels, when you get stressed out about this situation here, about moving on, and when you're stressed out, that's where this sort of unlikely source is coming from, because it's coming out of frustration here. It's like, it's frustration when something has ended here. You have moved on here. You're walking away. You know, something is ending here. So there's frustration because of having to kind of start over here again here, and it is stressful. It does feel stressful here. I mean, there's determination here. You're determined to do it, but you're stressful, and it feels like in that stress you find advice here or wisdom in one, like in an unlikely place. Okay. I don't think I need to clarify. Okay, I didn't want to clarify the energy down here because I don't like it, but here, let's just, tell me about the Queen of Swords. Just tell me anything that Spirit wants you to know about this Queen of Swords person here. This whole person here. This energy. Like, who is this person? Okay. The Moon in reverse, the Hermit. Oh, Five of Cups. This person may be kind of depressed. I'm not gonna lie there. Or they're just disappointing. You're just there's disappointment here as well. So maybe they're not who you thought they were, because there's a lot of mystery here. There's a lot of things that you didn't know about this person. A lot of things this person kept to themselves here with the Moon in reverse and the Hermit. You maybe didn't know this person as well as you thought you did, perhaps. There's just... But with the Five of Cups and the Moon in reverse, this person possibly has some mild depression or some form of depression or grief or something. This person isn't, like, well, possibly. I mean, I don't know. I'm just reading the energy here. This person keeps a lot to themselves. They spend a lot of time on their own. Okay. I was just wondering what this person was going to do. I'm like, are they going to do anything here? They're not sure yet. I don't think they are. At least not this week. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything more here. There's a delay here. There's stalled energy here, and the King of Wands is sideways. So it kind of feels like, you know, they're attracted to you because you're the King of Wands here. It's like they're hesitating doing anything here with you. It's like they can't decide if they're mad at you or if they want you. You know, it sounds kind of weird. Yeah, because they don't want things to be destroyed completely between the two of you, because this is a big thing. This person lied to you and they got caught in a lie here, and you walked away, and this person is like, you know, I think they're maybe giving you a cooling off period. They're hesitating. They might be hesitating because they don't know if you're mad at them or not, too. Or are you still mad at me, kind of thing. So, okay, I don't really think this person's doing anything this week. Let's see. What's the energy like around you, Leo, for this week? Okay. Oh, coffin. Oh, message of concern. Courthouse. Journey. False person. Okay, so this is what's going on around you. I don't, like, it's related to you or it's relevant to you, but I don't think it's directly has you involved. So the energies around you, there's something here that has ended. Just it's done. Somebody, they've quit. It's done. It's over here. And somebody's concerned about this ending. You know, this isn't something that kind of ended naturally, or in a way, it, like, I should say, it's not. It doesn't feel sudden. It just feels like it's something that somebody maybe didn't want to end. Maybe it ended too soon, or whatever, because there's concern around this ending. There is a courthouse here, so there may be some legal things. I'm not gonna lie, when I put these cards out, I don't normally get like actual death. It's very rare that I see that. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like there is death here for some people, and I'm very sorry about that, because I know how that it's like. But it does feel, I don't know if this, like, because I don't know how much it's directed, like it's involving you, because it can be somebody that you know is experiencing this. There can be somebody that's around you that is perhaps, there may be some death in their family that they've heard about, that is concerning, that they've learned about, and there's some legal action here. You know, this can be dealing with a will, or something along those lines, and they may have to travel in order to deal with this. But there's something that that's a little deceitful about it. I don't feel it has anything to do with you that's deceitful, or the person here. It feels more that they have to go deal with this in person, because you know there's people that are being dishonest here, and that's why they have to travel to deal with this. I mean, that's so weird and so oddly specific here. So like I said, it does, this is the energy around you. So this can be somebody around you who is dealing with this, or somebody who knows somebody that's dealing with this. Here, I know that's weird. That's weird for me to say that. I'm sorry. There's not really much else here to say. Like, I can say, like, in vague terms, perhaps maybe there's something else that ended for somebody around them that was concerning, and there can be some sort of legal action here, or something like with authority or something. Like, it can be, if it's like school tuition or something, and somebody has to travel to deal with it because they're not being honest here. There's travel involved. There definitely is, and I feel, honestly, throughout all of this is the one that I feel affects you. I feel like it affects you because this person needs to go somewhere to deal with this. You know, this is like all background information. This is the one that I'm like, this is where it affects Leo. This is like, yeah, why they have to do this, but they're traveling. There's somebody here around you that likely has to go and do something. I don't even know if they're traveling far away or whatever, but it feels like this is what will affect you. Maybe they had to break plans with you or something. I don't know. Like, I have no idea, but that's the part that is like, if you want any interest here, that's the part that should interest you, because that's what I feel. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Let's see, what can you expect to happen with the other situation this week. I probably should do this first, but I've been doing it in this order, so whatever, we'll do it in this order. What can you expect to happen in the situation here? The Fool energy. It's based on the Fool for this week. Okay, we have mice, owls. I think it's that Hermit energy, because the owls are, it's communication. It's communication that is serious. It's more of a serious conversation, basically, here. You know, owls are quite wise, and that's what, it's under here where the hermit is. So the mice are just worries, anxiety. So you may have a conversation to calm these worries and anxious feelings here. That, there's a wise conversation here. Oh, look, it opens some new doors. The conversation may open some new doors. You have a decision here to make. Which path do you want to go down? Here, the moon, everything. This all might happen at nighttime. This might be something that happens at night because there's a lot of night elements here. The moon. I have to check the moon because I always get it confused with tarot, and it's different than tarot. Am I perfect? Sometimes I have to check Lenormand because I get them confused with tarot, and I don't want to get them confused. Yeah, I thought it was. See, I was thinking that this was things like mystical and spiritual. But yeah, I mean, like things that aren't real, fantasy and all that. So yeah, there's a choice here. It may be a subconscious choice that you make. I don't feel like it's a choice that you actually make consciously. So it's like while you're like kind of, getting these sort of fears out here, possibly talking about your fears in a serious conversation, you're making a subconscious choice here that leads to your satisfaction. That's the lilies. Lilies are about things that are contentment, things that are satisfying here for you. So yeah, okay. I mean, that's what all this is. So it's almost like this fool here and going on this sort of new cycle journey here is done almost unconsciously. I don't know if you're probably not even going to realize it happens here. You're just doing it because it feels good. It feels like this is the right choice, and you just kind of let your intuition kind of lead the way here, and it's leading to something satisfying here to possibly get rid of the anxieties and worries. All right, let's just get advice and guidance here from Spirit, and then we'll wrap this up. Oh. Okay, two cards. Want to fall? You want to fall like this? Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like overall, the advice or guidance here, overall, you might get in your head here. You might get stuck in your head here. That might cause some frustration here for you. Because I don't know why. I don't know why I said because. What's under here? The Hierophant. I mean, you are learning some lessons here. You're learning some lessons here, and they're in your head here. And I feel like Spirit is kind of advising you that, it can get a little frustrating. You might get a little blocked here, or feel like, or think that you can't do things here. Yeah, you might get a little blocked here spiritually, even with the Three of Wands here. There can be delays here. Perhaps this is a spiritual journey here of some sort, or along the way here, or just just getting blocked from a mentor. It can be sometimes they're not always available to you when you need them or want them to be available here, and maybe you get in your head a little bit, and it can be frustrating here. Either way, the advice here is try not to get in your head. here, because you're just going to get frustrated. If you keep thinking about it, and the more you think about it, the more you're going to think that you can't do anything, and the more frustrating it's going to be here. Try to embrace moving forward with the Knight of Swords. Keep moving forward. Be focused on the goal, because there is a goal that is here. Stay focused on that goal. Keep running here, because I do feel with the Eight of Cups here, you're walking away. It's like, keep your goals in mind here, where you want to go. Avoid playing it safe. Now, Spirit wants you to know here that you may be tempted to not take this risk, not, take this leap of faith here and just try something new. Spirit is advising you that would be a bad thing. Try not to do that here. Now, obviously, you know your situation better than I do. If it's something that you feel is going to harm you, or you just don't want to do it, then don't do it. But, Spirit here is advising to try to stay out of your comfort zone here. That it would be better to take some risks here, possibly. Just try not to get too in your head here, because it's just going to frustrate you. All right. That's your reading, Leo, for the week. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.